and welcome back to my channel. So I know this backdrop is a little different than what I usually do, but it was such a pretty day out. I wanted to go to a cool location to film this video because I felt like it was only appropriate to do that. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm a little nervous because I could hear people walking by, and I'm a very loud talker. Like my whisper voice is not very whispery. So I feel like people can hear everything that I'm saying, but you know what? We're gonna just do it. So today's video, I am going to be telling you everything about LA, from like the neighborhoods to like how much your average apartment is, all of that good stuff. Like I want you to have all the details. Like if you're watching this video and you're like on your way to move to LA, I want to help you with that. Because when I moved to LA, I wish I had a video like this. Like I was doing research after research after research to move here, and it was so much work. It was worth it, but a lot of work, and so much has changed over the years. I've lived in LA for about 5 years, and I feel like I wish I would have had this information back then. Like I'm gonna show you what areas are safe to live in, or like safer, you know, like what the crime is like, and how much you can get a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, or a studio apartment, and maybe it will fit your budget. A couple of tips that I want to give you is, when you're looking for an apartment, make sure you look for an apartment that is under rent control, because that is going to save your life. I had friends that said that they were not under rent control and their rent would go up like crazy. Like one girl that I was friends with, she said that she lived in Santa Clarita, and this was a while ago. She lived in Santa Clarita and wasn't under rent control and was like in a 1-bedroom apartment, and when she moved in it was like $1,200 and would go up to anywhere to like $1,600. So it's very crazy how much it can go up. So that's why I think you need to be under a rent control area. Another thing that I want to let you know is that I highly suggest that you save money. Save money. Like you want to make sure that you have enough money saved. I have a lot of job experience, and it took me 3 months to find a job. Like it took me a while. I was very glad that I had money saved, so I wasn't like going crazy not having money. I do know people that they moved here and they found a job like just like that. So it kind of just depends on like how often you're looking. I will say though, I was looking very often. I went job searching every single day, and it was very hard. Yes, make sure that you have money saved. The thing that you're gonna wanna know before you move into an apartment is figure out the area that will suit you best. You do not wanna live somewhere and then have to commute a long way. Like you might think, oh, I want to live downtown, but I want to go work by the beach. You're gonna hate yourself. You will hate yourself. I hate that drive. That is literally the worst drive that you can take in LA, I feel like, is going from downtown to Santa Monica. If it says 10 miles, it's going to take you probably an hour and a half to get somewhere. I worked somewhere that it was probably like 8 miles from my apartment. Just to get to work, it took me an hour, and then on the way back, it would take me like an hour and a half. So it's like you're spending your whole time in traffic, and you will hate yourself. Like I don't care if you don't mind driving, do not do it. So if you are going to look for an apartment, look for an apartment in an area that you know you want to be in. So like if you like the downtown area, or you like the downtown scene, I would suggest looking for an apartment near like Echo Park area or downtown, but downtown's really expensive, especially for what you get. Downtown is not safe, okay? I worked downtown before. I worked at like a fancy hotel. When I tell you that the amount of times that I got harassed going to and from work was crazy. I had a homeless lady spit on me. I had people like would always yell, and I would have to be there at 9 a.m. and this is happening at 9 in the morning. So don't. So like if people tell you that downtown is safe, I feel like they're straight up lying to you.
Why you always lying?
It's crazy because there's some apartments that people will pay like $3,800 for like a 1-bedroom. It's not really that. I have the list here. $3,800 for a 1-bedroom, and it's like, if you're paying that much in rent, like, I want to be able to walk outside at night. I want to be able to go and do whatever I want to do. I don't want to have to worry about getting followed by a homeless guy. I mean, it is LA, and I feel like the homeless is very bad. Like, the neighborhood that I live in, I would consider to be safe. And when I moved in, I was like, okay, I love the neighborhood, I love the area, I love everything about it. But the amount of homeless people and like drug use and everything that has gotten into my area, it's not a safe area anymore. So I went on a website that gave me like the rating for these locations that I'm gonna give you, and if you're watching this, like, it could be completely different, like it might not be the same, but this is just like the information that I found. Another thing that I'm gonna recommend to you is you are going to want to find an apartment that has parking. I don't care if you don't want to pay an extra $50 a month. We're going to want to pay $50 a month. I pay $30 extra a month for parking, and I am very grateful. I will never forget, before I moved out here, the one tip that I got was find an apartment that has parking. If you don't, you will literally spend hours finding parking. Like, if I go somewhere, like for an interview or an audition or anything, and I cannot find parking, I get so upset, like so upset, because it's so frustrating. You have to pay attention to the street signs, you have to pay attention to like street cleaning, when you're allowed to park on the right side, when you're allowed to park on the left side, if it's like a permit area, if it's a non-permit area. It is a nightmare. So find an apartment that has parking and pay it, because you are going to get off work and be looking for parking for over an hour at night, especially if that's the area that there is no parking. Everybody parks there. I went to a audition in Hollywood and I always leave early. Like, I leave an hour early, so if it's only gonna take me 20 minutes, I have time to find parking, because I went somewhere in Hollywood not realizing that it was like a Tuesday or a Wednesday when they had street cleaning. I had to call the people and I was like, I'm sorry, I can't make it because I cannot find parking anywhere. I was driving up street after street after street after street trying to find parking, and at that point I'm just like, I don't want to go. I don't want to be here now because I couldn't find parking. I'm already annoyed. I'm in a bad mood. I'm already late. Parking is number one. A lot of apartments in like Koreatown do not have parking, and it's just, if you find apartments on Craigslist, it's gonna look for parking. Like, I don't care, just look for it. And you will literally I know you'll thank me later. Okay, just so you guys know, the prices I got from the website rentcafe.com. So I'm not making up the numbers. I got the prices from rentcafe.com, and then the ratings I got from, are from areavibes.com. That's what it's called. And they give you a rating from like A to F, you know, depends, and it will like kind of tell you the statistics of places, like 1 in 50 people got assaulted, or like 1 in 100 people got raped, or, you know, like something like that. So it kind of gives you an idea of that, so you can put that in the back of your mind when you are looking for an apartment somewhere. I pulled together the average price, and I pulled together between like 6 to 8 places, just so it's like, you know, I'm not messing with you. Like, I'm trying to give you the most information that I can, the best average price that I can, and just to get an idea. Okay, so the first place is Glendale. Glendale has an A rating. I feel like Glendale is very safe. It's a very nice area. I feel like there's a lot to do. It's very walkable. Like, there's a lot of restaurants, there's shopping. You have like the Glendale Galleria, the Americana. You can go see celebs. I feel like I saw Mark Wahlberg as well. So it's a very popular area. I love seeing celebrities out in public. Not that I'll go and like run up to them, but I think it's exciting to see.
I love seeing teachers outside of school. It's like seeing a dog walk on its hind legs.
Okay, anyway, so Glendale has an A rating. I feel like it's a good area, I would say. Like, if you're looking for a nice area, I would definitely go to Glendale. Some people don't like the Glendale, Burbank area, and I honestly don't know why. Like, I feel like it's a really nice area and there's a lot to do, but I don't party. Like, I don't go out clubbing, so maybe that's part of the reason why. I mainly like just like to take pictures of like dessert and coffee and, you know, stuff like that. And there's a lot to do around there. So Glendale, A rating, a studio apartment at about 400 square feet comes up to $1,500 a month. So like, it is expensive. You want to pay attention to utilities. You want to pay attention to like, this is just like the rent. This isn't like your utilities. This isn't your internet. None of that. So keep that in mind. A 1-bedroom in Glendale goes for about $1,700, and that's 600 square feet. So it's a little better. And then a 2-bedroom apartment goes for $2,300, and that's going to be about 1,022 square feet. And I'll put like the text here, so in case you can't hear me or in case you can't understand me, like sometimes I mumble, so I wouldn't be surprised. The next area is going to be Burbank. Burbank, according to this website, has a B- rating. I feel like Burbank is I love Burbank. Like, I love that. Like, there's so many studios. Like, Warner Brothers is there, Disney Studios is there, Cartoon Network. Like, it's so exciting. Every time I go into Burbank and I drive past there, I'm like, that's like my childhood. This is like what I like to do. This is what I like to watch. And just realizing that this is like where everything happens is really crazy, and it's so cool. So a studio in Burbank goes for $1,784, and that's going to be 466 square feet. I'm letting you know the square feet just so you can kind of understand what you're paying for and what you're getting with that price. A 1-bedroom in Burbank will go for $2,078, and that's going to be 725 square feet. So it's a little bigger. I guess it just kind of depends on what you're going to be doing in your apartment. You know, like, are you going to have roommates? Are you not going to have roommates? Like, if you're going to have roommates, then obviously, like, it'll be cheaper. And then a 2-bedroom apartment goes for $2,862 and 956 square feet. So that one's not bad. Actually, I don't know why I said that. That's actually a lot. $3,000 for not even 1,000 square feet is pretty crazy. The next area is going to be Echo Park. Echo Park honestly kind of scares me. I feel like there's a lot of homeless people there, and I'm going to tell you that just so you know. Like, I want you to know that you might get harassed. Like, I honestly don't trust homeless people because it's like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know, like, I'm afraid, okay? I literally will say, like, if you're a girl and you're watching this, invest in mace. Like, get mace for your keychain. And I carry that thing religiously because I'm like, I don't want something to happen to me. So Echo Park has an F rating. A studio apartment in Echo Park goes for $1,587 at 476 square feet. A 1-bedroom goes for $2,005, and that's 616 square feet. And then a 2-bedroom goes for $2,659, and that is about 987 square feet. So another thing with this video that I want you to know is I want you to see the rating and then the price. And it's like, if it's gonna have an F rating, why would I pay $3,000 for a 2-bedroom apartment, you know? Area is going to be Sherman Oaks. Sherman Oaks has a B- rating. You'll get a studio apartment for $1,820 for 476 square feet. You can get a 1-bedroom apartment for $1,973, and that's about 700 square feet. And then a 2-bedroom apartment goes for about $2,800, and that's 1,000 square feet. Next is going to be North Hollywood. I know a lot of people that live in North Hollywood, but I feel like North Hollywood's not safe. But that's just honestly my opinion. I've only driven through there. I've never actually like hung out there. NoHo has an F rating. A studio apartment goes for $1,923, and it's about 487 square feet. Again, these are like average prices between 6 to 8 places, just so it's not like I'm giving you one apartment in each area. The next one is a 1-bedroom apartment in NoHo for $2,242, and that's 777 square feet. And then a 2-bedroom apartment goes for $2,300 and about 938 square feet. I tried to do as many areas as I could think of. I honestly did a lot because there's a lot of different neighborhoods in LA, and like you're going to realize that like if you've never been to LA and you've only seen it on movies, there's a lot of areas, and you're going to see that with this video. The next area is going to be Studio City. Studio City has a C- rating. A studio apartment goes for about $1,985, and that's about 539 square feet. You can get a 1-bedroom apartment for $2,642, and that's about 765 square feet. You can get a 2-bedroom apartment for $3,506 and about 1,115 square feet. The next area I was going to say is going to be Los Feliz. Los Feliz I feel like is very hipster. It's very hip. I like Los Feliz. I think it's a very nice area. A lot of celebrities used to own houses in Los Feliz. You also want to realize, like, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to go hiking all the time? Do you want to go shopping all the time? Do you want to go out to eat all the time? Like, do you want to go clubbing all the time? Pre-COVID. That's what you kind of want to keep in mind when you're looking for an apartment. Los Feliz has a C rating. You can get a studio apartment for about $1,700, and that's about 515 square feet. The next is going to be a 1-bedroom apartment for about $2,075, and that's going to be 733 square feet. And then you can get a 2-bedroom apartment about $2,200 for 1,084 square feet. I will put like the actual prices because now that I'm talking a lot, it's a lot of numbers. The next area is going to be Silver Lake. Silver Lake I feel like is about the same as Los Feliz. Very hipster, very hip, very cool. Young people I feel like hang out there. Silver Lake is going to be a C- rating, and you can get about a studio for about $1,800 and 479 square feet. A 1-bedroom apartment for about $2,500, and that's 647 square feet. A 2-bedroom apartment for $3,400, and that's going to be about 1,200 square feet. Next is going to be Hollywood. If I could say anything about Hollywood, it would be never to live in Hollywood. I don't know why people live there. I don't know why people pay the outrageous amount of rent. No. There's too many homeless people, there's too many drugs, there's too many... I would never recommend to live in Hollywood. I had a girl that I knew that she lived in Hollywood, and she said her rent was like $600. She said she would never live there ever again. Like, not worth that price. Like, she doesn't care how cheap it is. Hollywood has an F rating. You get a studio apartment for about $2,100, and that's going to be 539 square feet. You can get a 1-bedroom apartment for about $2,069, and that's going to be 669 square feet. And then a 2-bedroom apartment, about $2,500 for 989 square feet. The next area is going to be down towards the beach. This is going to be Playa del Rey. Playa del Rey has an A- rating. You can get a studio apartment for about $2,100, 475 square feet, a 1-bedroom apartment for about $2,145, and that's going to be 633 square feet, and a 2-bedroom apartment for about $2,700, and that's going to be about 1,000 square feet. I have a lot. Hope you appreciate this. The next area is going to be Santa Monica. Santa Monica I think is very touristy. It's very busy. If you're trying to drive in Santa Monica, it's going to be a nightmare. It takes forever to get anywhere there. A studio apartment goes for about $2,500, and it's going to be about 426 square feet. Keep in mind how big 426 square feet is for $2,500. A 1-bedroom apartment for about $3,500, and that's going to be 677 square feet, and a 2-bedroom apartment for about $3,975. That's going to be 921 square feet. Like I said, keep in mind. West Hollywood. West Hollywood's going to have an F rating. You can get a studio apartment for about $2,000, and that's going to be about 526 square feet. A 1-bedroom apartment, about $2,500 for 743 square feet, and then a 2-bedroom apartment, almost $4,000 for 1,150 square feet. The next area is going to be Culver City. Culver City is very close to West Hollywood, Beverly Hills, like kind of that area. Culver City has an F rating. You can get a studio apartment for about $1,850 and 489 square feet. You can get a 1-bedroom apartment about $2,300 for 713 square feet, and then a 2-bedroom apartment for $2,600 for about 1,025 square feet. Next is going to be Century City. Century City, I feel like is close to Culver City. They're like tie together. Century City has a D rating. That studio apartment goes for $2,300 at 435 square feet. A 1-bedroom apartment about $2,335 for 625 square feet, and then a 2-bedroom apartment $2,900 for 980 square feet. Like I said, a lot of numbers. I'm like mumbling. The next area is going to be Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills has an F rating. This one I'm like, did I even believe it? But I'm not really sure. So Beverly Hills F rating, a studio apartment for about $2,200, 440 square feet, 1-bedroom apartment, $2,900, 704 square feet, or a 2-bedroom apartment for about $3,800, and that's going to be 1,214 square feet. The next area is going to be downtown LA. Like I said, an F rating. I'm not surprised, honestly. You can get a studio apartment for about $2,000, 617 square feet, a 1-bedroom apartment for $2,100, 738 square feet, and then a 2-bedroom apartment, about $3,500, and then 1,164 square feet. Koreatown. No parking. Koreatown has a C rating. You can get a studio for about $1,452, and that's going to be 431 square feet. A 1-bedroom apartment about $1,900, and that's going to be 591 square feet. And then a 2-bedroom apartment for about $2,700 is going to be about 1,028 square feet. Another thing that I want you to know is a lot of apartments do not come with a refrigerator. It's a very weird concept. It's very weird to think about. I never even thought that was a thing. So you have to rent a refrigerator. So usually places will have you rent it for like $20 or $30 a month. It's not too bad. Realize that like a lot of places don't have a refrigerator. So if you're looking online and you don't see a refrigerator, that's probably why. So like I said, like these are like the things that I found online when I was searching. I do hope that this does make your apartment hunting a lot easier for you. It is, you know, kind of gives you an idea of what you can find for the price range that you were looking for. And like I said, make sure that you don't want to have a long commute. You're going to hate yourself, you're going to hate your life. If you have a friend that lives in North Hollywood and you live in Santa Monica, you're not going to see that friend. If you're dating a guy and he lives in Beverly Hills and you live in like Pasadena, you're not going to want to date that guy. So yeah, I do hope this video helped you out. I do hope that you know, like learned a few things. I hope that it helps you in your apartment hunting. If you do like this video, please let me know. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, follow me on social media, and leave me a comment below if you live here, the area you live in, or if you're going to live here, what area you're looking to move to. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!